Oh my lord, Kyrie, SOD, Savero! Walks up on what? Is still able to survive for a bit, but Savero! Quick movement, raging sandstorm! What the hell was that? Annabelle walks up, beats, gets pinned down to the wall, Annabelle chased down, Sans! Sandstorm comes down as Annabelle dives in with electrifying beast, wins the crown for both Annabelle and Sans. Immortality bought by Annabelle. Kai jumps in, shadow kill over to Moreno, still able to stay alive, and now with the SOD! Double kill for Savero! Iman, can he do it? Can he turn the tides around? He gets one, can he get two? Now it's like jumping forward, the crash course of Riota goes in for the chase. Savero,
Sicilian,
the good old, oh man. All the damage dealers are a way to counter 1-1 technically, but all of the frontliners are a way to...
On in the gold lane, in the hands of Iman. If anyone can pull it off, it's him. So we'll see exactly how this unfolds, ladies and gentlemen, as we jump into the land of Dawn for game number 2 between Bigetron and ONIC.
Oh, focusing mark. Also, I mean, lineup rating actually favored BTR for game 2.
Yep. Now looking at the main emblems soon. I mean, if you look at the gold lane, right? ONIC, you use so much resource, so much time in that banning phase, kind of shut down Iman, so it better be worth it, man. But looking at the emblems here, focusing mark for Moreno, 10% movement speed bonus when it's applied, also allows the rest of the team to do more damage to whoever's lifted. But is Moreno gonna be safe enough to walk forwards as the first litho fight comes through? ONIC takes it. That's a pull yourself together for Iman, by the way. So more inspires. In a weird way, it becomes more of an aggressive tool. But so far, 2 inspires for the Tsushin and the Chip. So Light definitely looking to try and get as many of those shortcut plays as possible later on.
Sounds actually goes for a recall here in the first wave clear. He should be able to come back in time to get in those stacks, but it's a lot of time bought to Riota. Meanwhile, 2v1.
Now 3v1, make it a 3 with Light joining in, but Keyboy's there too. Now Kai jumps in, that's a shadow kill, revitalized, not enough to keep them afloat. Light gets away, but that's first blood over to the Hayabusa of Kyrie.
That's not favorable at all. 1-0-0 already. If he gets another kill, he can start to steamroll a little bit similar to what we saw from game number 1. Meanwhile, in this lane, it looks like the clear is a lot quicker, but 1-1 is also taking a lot of damage from the Moscow.
I think Iman was trying to shove in to go for a recall potentially. Savero was tanking the wave earlier. Look at this though, Bigetron making a play for the turtle.
Riota from the side, Keyboy no CC just yet. That's a sanguine claw knocking him down. Annabelle still able to secure it now as Riota looks for the kill. Moreno locks him up. Light will be trapped. They're just gonna go and collapse onto him. That's a kill for a turtle. Keyboy wants more. Focusing mark placed on him. Annabelle looking for the purple buff. Now gets placed down again. Oh, the sanguine claws that landed earlier. It's a purple buff from Moreno. Picks him up again, gets the kill back, and it's Luke who gets the kill. Unfortunate purple buff steal for Moreno.
I believe that was unintentional. He was trying to pull Keyboy back to the team, but landing him onto the purple buff gets him, taking it away from Annabelle. But that's a bit unfortunate. But Bigetron has striken back right there, showing that in a long fight where ONIC are forced to walk through that lantern flare, there is a situation or scenario where Bigetron does come out on top here, but Moreno definitely trying to struggle against the clear speed and the potential threat from Keyboy and Sans.
Which is why I think, oh wait a second, okay. Half HP, Keyboy still able to get out. But that is why I think ONIC are a lot quicker when it comes down to the rotation, so it should help Kyrie get those trades, those killing pressure in the side lanes. Did he manage to get it?
I think Kyrie still got the buff right there. But man, Luke though, on the high loss, you can immediately see like it's a whole different situation. He can't really be as proactive as he usually wants to be. He's forced to wait for the later stages to make those decisive, glorious pathways. For now, it's really just a bro lane in that EXP lane. Not a single one can get ahead, but look at Keyboy.
Annabelle putting damage on Keyboy. He might be CC Glorious Pathway. Whoa! Crimson Beacon. Moreno trying to go for the kill, but will not be able to. Locks up Sans for a bit. The focusing mark on him. Kyrie jumping back and forth. They don't decide to go for the commitment. Revitalize already from Luke. Moreno, I believe, needs to recall, and yes, he does.
That was a risky play by Moreno there. Going forward, without really having any knowledge on where the rest of ONIC is, really could have been a bait. more than anything. But right now, ONIC going for the turtle, trying to put away. Light should try and get creative here, try and find a place for that shortcut play. He does know that Sans is someone in the area back there, saw the bad impacts. Let's see how this is going to play out, man, because ONIC, they're kind of kiting back away.
Yeah, and Kyrie is a level ahead of Annabelle. He gets the Starlium side. Keyboy walks up, Loop gonna be able to get the stun down onto Keyboy. Lantern Flare to knock him off. Sanguine Claw onto 2. Light walks up, shortcut comes down as well. Now they're gonna go all in with the crossbow with Tang. Iman gets the kill without utilizing the crossbow with Tang. And it will just be a turtle for free to Annabelle. Iman teleports back down into the bottom lane, and BTR equalize the lead that ONIC had.
So despite the conditions coming in from the Jushin, the fact that they weren't able to pick up some success on the Jushin, I think it was yesterday. In certain conditions, it seems like it still has and holds a big impact in these particular team fights. You can see Keyboy struggling to find a proper moment, try to look for a proper setting. And then Bigetron, despite them kind of lagging behind when it comes down to the setup for the turtle, they're still able to get it. So how will ONIC be able to kind of maneuver around this in the next team fight that they're going to approach?
Hang on a second, 1v1.
Annabelle gonna run away. Shadow kill! Annabelle with the red trio! Kyrie! A solo kill assassination. Moreno with the flicker forward. Crimson Beacon. 2 blinks. Kyrie taken down by Moreno. 1 for 1, but that was a statement solo kill by Kai.
Unfortunate, man. That's the shadow kill prowess, the shadow kill advantage you get when you play the Hayabusa. But for ONIC, if they really want to beat Bigetron, I feel like they have to try and go in for these more decisive engages here. Unfortunately, all they have is a Sanguine Claws and the Raging Sandstorm. But if they just keep walking and charging into Bigetron, the Glorious Pathway and the Lantern Flare in together, in tandem, is enough to just force ONIC to walk and stand in the midst of all of that damage, all of that utility. So maybe flanks are the way for ONIC to go here. But that was a great play by Savero.
Stun, Glorious Pathway backwards, and he's all fine.
Flanks are going to be a little difficult to find. I guess they can utilize the global pressure coming in from Savero later on, but Bigetron hold the chip. So even if they get a good angle, there is still retaliation options from the side of Bigetron with the chip. Right now, Annabelle level 11. Kyrie's actually the one that's falling behind, and Moreno with the Lantern here, always being able to give information, as well as that poke at some point will become a problem for ONIC if they, like you mentioned, falter when it comes down to decision making.
And look at where Light is positioning. You would think he would be the one roaming around, trying to be creative, but he was sitting in the bush the whole time there, very content to just wait for an opportunity. So he's hiding himself, maybe gauging potentially how ONIC is reacting to the absence of the chip, and maybe that is what is allowing them so much control here. ONIC are very aware. Light goes for it.
No quad shadow earlier. Kyrie using Raging Sandstorm. Annabelle walks in with the damage of the Electrifying Beast. Light still able to survive now as Iman gets the crossbow of Tang.
Iman
ready. Will he pop it? Yes, he does. With the help of the Inspire. Now Luke walking up as well. Great revitalize from Ryota to actually stay alive, but it's Luke with the killing spree. Now they jump off the Sans. Crimson Beacon, SOD connecting as well, but they're all going to be collapsing as Sans will be forced to back away by Moreno. BTR get the winning trade.
These team fights are so clean by Bigetron. A 3-4-0 trade, they get the neutral objective as well. And that's almost a 2k gold lead. Should be if they get both of these turrets. So even bigger amounts of damage given over to the Yellow Porcupines. We have a game fun fact here by GoPay. In MPL ID Season 14, Iman was a player who used 1-1 the most with 5 picks. And was that a 100% win rate?
Yes.
100% win rate.
Luke still able to survive. Light goes in with the crash course. Moreno with the lift. 2 lifts. Both the frontliners.
Man, it's rough for ONIC, man. The frontliners are so hindered, but look, Iman.
Oh, translates it over towards it. Iman goes with the crossbow. Tang. No, Inspire, not enough damage. Moreno walks up. Crimson Beacon outside of the range of the Raging Sandstorm. Now the purple buff. Surely, Kyrie doesn't have the retribution. In the end, it's Iman who steals it away.
Whoever gets it from Bigetron, it doesn't really matter. Picking it away from Kyrie is a massive success right there. But yes, Bigetron, they're doing this chip gameplay so good. Not by always going for the big plays, but by showing the patience the fact that Light was out of sight for so long and ONIC were respecting it, it's almost like they got frustrated waiting for Light to make his move, and that's exactly where Light went in and found Kyrie despite everything. So the fact that Bigetron has control over the lanes, able to push it in, is kind of forcing ONIC to show, and that is what it's allowing Light to find those objectives. So I think if they want to avoid that, they have to stop sending the key members like Kyrie or Sans to clear the lanes.
But honestly, it looked like Keyboy knew where Light was teleporting to. But I don't know whether or not the information was given too late or Kyrie responded too late, where they were able to find that opportunity. But if you see, I hope we get a replay. It looked like Keyboy, he already was approaching that bush. It's like the timing just wasn't on ONIC's side.
Right, I mean, that's the issue right here. The fact that back then, you could just send someone to sit on the portals and you can have a general good idea on where the chip is going to be. But these days, the chip can come from anywhere. So Keyboy, I think he had suspicions, but he wasn't able to confirm it. And now Moreno is just zoning Keyboy out. No info for ONIC.
Yeah, Keyboy gonna be lifted again. Won't be able to get the vision down. Annabelle free. Lord on the board. Light pops into conceal as well. Electrify beats from Annabelle. They're gonna go chase Keyboy. Oh my lord!
Oh,
he
man.
can't move. Moreno was holding a light to his face the entire time. Get him some sunglasses.
That's why the Jushin pick after the Hilda pick was just brilliance, right? Ryota's having a difficult time. We see Keyboy also having a very difficult time. These melee heroes just naturally don't do well against the Jushin. And this is Moreno of all people. Kyrie again, Light. Does he see him?
He saw, or at least caught a glimpse of it. But see, Light is playing this chip super patient with a capital S. Every single time he sees an opportunity, he doesn't always jump on it. Always waits to see more, right? Okay, you're here. Where are your friends, right? Where were you walking to? Now Light, gonna check that push there. Spots out Ryota, I think. But Bigetron taking this push with the Lord super slow, and it's actually working out for them.
Super well. Look at the 3-wave crash perfectly in ONIC. They have to figure out which lane they want to defend first.
Oh my lord. Kyrie, SOD, Savero! Walks up and what? It's still able to survive for a bit, but Savero! Quick movement, raging sandstorm! What the hell was that? Annabelle walks up. Beats, gets pinned down to the wall. Annabelle chased down Sans! Kyrie, 2 Savero, 2 Sans! And that's 3 kills out of nowhere.
What is that coordination by the Sky Kings? Severo securing the Holy Trinity right before that all elapsed. And the backup coming in, the instinct to go in as well. That was beautiful to watch.
That was crazy. 3 members with 3 separate plays there. And just like that, gold lead gone. You have to remember, ONIC scales very well into the late game with the Moskov and the Sicilian. Now they make a play for the purple buff. Bigetron, I don't think they can contest this.
Retry from Kyrie gets away with a quad shadow, and they deny a trade on the other side. It's Sans who gets the purple.
By the way, as time progresses, does the 1-1 wait a second? Light, oh!
An attempt.
But
What?
the timing was a bit off.
Okay, was that the electrifying beats used? Okay, anyway.
It was.
As the game progresses, is the 1-1 damage still weak towards the Wind of Nature?
Yeah, I feel like the Wind of Nature will negate the Crossbow of Tang's damage. And even for Sans on the Sicilian, there's an option to go for the Winter Crown as well.
Orange buff too.
So there's gonna be ways for ONIC to deal with the 1-1. The mobility and damage still is there though. It's still very reliable damage technically because there's extra safety for Eman. But again, he has to dodge from so many more things later on. The Spear of Misery, the bad impacts, the Sanguine Claws. Look at that. Annabelle definitely has damage, but now Kyrie seems quite confident in trying to take the fight to him.
Yeah, don't forget the Winter Crowns that can be built up as well by ONIC, right? So that's another way to deal with the 1-1 as we get to late game.
That's gonna be a problem for Bigetron, no?
Yes.
If they're counting on the damage from the 1-1 alone.
Oh, one actually gets caught. Glorious Pathway gets placed. Oh, man, that could have been a nasty bad impact, but one still stays afloat. Kyrie, that quad shadow, signature pick of Kai.
No more Glorious Pathway for Luke. Right before the Lord is up. The far wave actually is still neutral at this point. ONIC can affected though by maybe throwing an SOD or sending Savero there outright. But they're playing it patient. Bigetron as well, waiting for a chance to try and get something. Trying to use Moreno, but it's just too much danger. If Moreno tries to get someone with the Lantern Flare, there's a bad impact. It's a shadow kill.
Over the light, used up technique pause also. Flourish Captain coming down. Moreno, Keyboy has his eyes. Oh, Keyboy jumps in, gets 3 on the board. There's light, goes into the back. It's still gonna be Ryota who's caught in the midst of it all. And Mon jumping back and throws Savero! Again with SOD is carrying for the kill. And Mon got out with the win of nature. 1 for 1, Keyboy Luke.
Oh,
Great moves from Kai.
Oh, 1-for-1 trade at the very end. Another portal was opened up. Luckily, they were still able to get out of it. Savero should be able to clear that quick. And this is another thing. Savero is actually going for it.
Kyrie and Annabelle both in the picture. Lord at a quarter, but ONIC reset.
Quad Shadow used. Annabelle walks up, claims control over the Lord. Kyrie gonna be zoned away by Moreno as he kicks down the focusing mark as he goes for the Crimson Beacon. Kyrie rocking up, Annabelle wins the retry battle. Ryota falling up top. It's light shadow kill. Oh, dispersed over to Annabelle. He gets out in time to the Quad Shadow. BTR get the Lord.
And they also lose Ryota for ONIC. This is a best case scenario for Bigetron right now with this push.
Able to get the Lord right there. Definitely is something that they require here, something to help them crack the siege of ONIC's base. Especially with Sans actually doing really, really well already with the Lightning Truncheon and of course the Wishing Lantern. So Luke can't even take a lot of those bad impacts any longer. Trying to push the advantage even more here. Go for the purple buff. Now pushing the bottom lane. That should be the lane they try and go for.
Rose Gold for Savero. Winter Crown for Sans. Oh, that damage over to Iman. Yikes. Look at the flank from Keyboy. Look at the flank from Keyboy. He has them sandwiched, but it might just be Keyboy who is caught all alone. The chase. Who's faster? A jumping girl or a man on sand? Annabelle.
He's buying so much time.
He's just buying all the time in the world. It will be Keyboy falling to his demise, though unfortunately the sacrifice necessary. Is the one that takes the kill. Not the best allocated kill, but it's okay.
They chased him all the way. ONIC chased him from their bottom side base turret all the way to Bigetron side base turret on the top side.
I wonder why.
They couldn't use the Lord anymore. The Lord was dealt with. Keyboy got the charge. And this is the thing for ONIC, Sicilia and Moscow. They have crazy high ground clear.
And by the way, Bigetron, Moreno went for the Lightning Truncheon right there with the Crook of Destiny and the Blood Wings. So he wants something more to threaten at least the backline members there. So that's an interesting choice. Not going for something like an Ice Queen's Wand, something that can be used continuously, but going for a bit more of direct damage. Especially with the Lightning Truncheon, it scales off your max mana, and if I recall correctly, Chushin's mana, she starts off with a lot of mana, but it does not scale higher to the late game.
And now it's back to a slow game. I guess we're not going to see any action until the Evolve Lord, and that will be maybe a way for BTR to actually deal with the high ground if they get it, right? But the problem is, how are they going to set up for it? ONIC, they have kept their base turrets alive, so that means they can play as slow as possible. They can use the Moscow for the side control. BTR can't do with the chip though, so it's an execution battle as we get to the late game.
Yep.
Stacks are stacking up though. 312 on a Sicilian full item. Almost full item.
Almost. One more to go right here. The last build item was that Winter Crown. So Sans has a window of invincibility here. But now with the Lord coming up, you can see that they're trying to send Savero to the top side, but he won't be able to do much. There's so much threat coming out of Light's chip. And now look at this. It's a siege game, and the poke from Sicilian. It's absurd.
Look at the positioning from Light though. It's not safe for Savero to clear in the far lane. I hope they know that.
And for both teams, they're just playing it as slow as possible. It's almost like ONIC is waiting for the wave to actually meet Savero, but Bigetron, they're pulling the trigger on this move.
They see Savero.
That's smart.
They might just go for it. Luke now goes for the stun, but it's only onto Ryota. Now Annabelle looks for it. Retry battle! Kyrie gonna be knocked out by the Lord! The Lord is a paid actor! Oh my Lord! How unlucky was that?
No way. The exact frame where Kyrie went in for the steal.
Wow.
The Lord knocked him up.
What luck is that?
Abysmal luck for Kyrie.
2 members taken down, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds for them to respawn into the Land of Dawn. You can already see Bigetron corralling into the bottom lane. That bottom lane gets taken down. That's where the Lord will be pushing.
There's a chance for ONIC to defend right here. Sans, by all means, is doing an insane amount of damage. Divine Glaive for his last item, and now, look at that.
Oh, Luke very low. Oh my goodness, Sans! With the damage, revitalized already. Sanguine Claw barely hitting light. Collapses onto the bag. Raging Sandstorm from down as Annabelle dives in with Electrifying Beast. Wins the crown for both Annabelle and Sans. Immortality bought by Annabelle. Kai jumps in. Shadow Kill over to Moreno. Still able to stay alive. And now with the SOD. Double kill for Savero. Eman, can he do it? Can he turn the tides around? He gets 1. Can he get 2? Now it's like jumping forward. The crash course of Ryota goes into the chase. Savero, triple. Eman versus 3.
Oh, 4 members taken down, ladies and gentlemen, from Bigetron. ONIC have turned it completely around. Kyrie dealt in with the Lord already in the base, and he is going to go for the clear as well, but 3 members still going.
Whoa. That's Keyboy jumping in. Eman gets across both sides. The Revitalize comes in. Keyboy able to flick around now. Savero walks up. Eman with a nature. Savero low. Turret shots. Savero stays alive now. Pinched down under 2 turrets.
He's stuck.
Ryota, he will not survive. It's Eman who has done the impossible. Now it's Kyrie's turn. He doesn't get the shadow kill. Oh, he hit the minion. Running away now.
No.
They gotta be careful. 10 seconds for Light to respawn, and if Light just flanks them, it'll be over. Eman chasing over to Kyrie. Quad shadow back again, and Kai gets away.
Good move by Keyboy there to just show himself for just a second, just so that Eman has that at the back of his mind. 27 seconds to go. Ryota won't be alive when the Lord is. Bigetron has a window right here. It's been a back and forth struggle, but it's looking closer than ever. ONIC in theory should be doing so much better at 20 minutes, but Bigetron Alpha is giving them a run for their money.
Exactly. Everyone is on the edge of their seats, ladies and gentlemen. 21 minutes in. The problem is ONIC will continue to scale, especially with Sans. We've seen the damage already. The fact that he went in for Divine Glaive as well to top things off, it will be a prolonged problem, and the problem will keep getting even stronger as time progresses. Now Ryota is back into the picture, so it's a full 5v5, but always look out for Light and his chip.
You got to feel for Bigetron, man. Of anyone that can be on this Sicilian, on this backline hero, it's Sans, the man with insane instincts right now. There have been several moments in this game where Bigetron are really trying their best to get their hands on him, but Sans remains ever so elusive, even when he's only running the flicker.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought they were gonna go on to Keyboy. Keyboy gets away. There's a minion in the mid lane. Light still continuing this pressure. Where's Kyrie? BTR is gonna have to play another game of where's Kyrie. Sanguine close! Annabelle walks up retry! Annabelle wins out the retry battles. Light now comes in as SOD as well. Kyrie gets Annabelle. Light pierced down by Sabero. Eman chasing for Keyboy. That's Moreno. Caught in a bad spot. Chased down by Ryota. Moreno still able to get one more Lantern Flare. Keyboy very, very low. Taken down finally with the crossbow. Tag! That maneuvers over to Ryota. Over to Sabero with a nature. Use up. Wins the crown for Ryota. Still Sabero. Gunning them down with the spears.
Kyrie.
And Sans with the cleanup. Moreno recalling. Has the immortality. They gotta be careful here as ONIC hunt.
3-4-1 trade. And again, Annabelle is the one to be able to secure the Lord this time around. Kyrie loses that Retribution battle. Eman is in the area. Ryota spots him.
Uh-oh. Doesn't get the last shot. With a nature. Used up. Kyrie walks. Oh my goodness! Kyrie gets the assassination that maybe has won them the game.
Let's see. 12 seconds left for Annabelle to spawn back into the Land of Dawn. That wave in the top and the bottom lane is still pushing in the favor of Bigetron. Meanwhile, it looks like it's just going to be a reset once again. ONIC gonna go in for the enemy jungle instead. And yes, you are looking at this correctly. It's 429 stacks on the Sicilian.
That is ridiculous. Unfortunately, no waves right now.
Holy crystal
They're going for
too.
it.
Annabelle, let's find beats over to Ryota. Moreno's looking for the knockup. He does get it. Now it's Luke with the Glorious Pathway. Everybody has recalled though. It's only Luke and Moreno. Sanguine Claws not connecting Luke. Getting chunked. They have defended Annabelle. Wanted to go for that. Kyrie stops him.
Now it's back to the setup for the Lord. At this point, the gold advantage doesn't matter anymore. Both teams have had multiple times where they shifted their items, changed it around.
Stalemate.
That was Eman down for 40, 50 seconds almost. And ONIC, because of the waves from the Lord, are unable to use it to its full potential. It's back to a 5v5. But as Eternal mentioned, the scale just keeps on going for ONIC, man. Bigetron working against the clock, trying to abuse this chip pick, but will it be enough to just negate the infinite scaling of Sans on the Sicilian?
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Sans went in for something a little greedy, right? He went in for Holy Crystal, no defensive item whatsoever. So that could be the loophole that Bigetron require.
But to get to Sans, they're gonna have to get through so much, and they have so much to worry about as well. If they tunnel too much on Sans, by the way, you saw the damage that Kyrie and Sabero were able to do. Both of them have outplay tools of their own.
This is the thing, right? ONIC's advantage is in the team fights. BTR have the advantage with
The pickoffs.
the pickoffs and technically the macro, right? Because they have the mid lane base hero taken down, they have the bottom lane as well. So super minions will be constantly jumping to ONIC. But the thing is, it seems ONIC don't even see that as a problem. They clear it so quick that it's not a problem.
That's the infinite scaling, man. These bat impacts, they have to be getting close to 2k damage per hit.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that.
Yeah. I don't see the numbers as of right now, but it's a lot. I think a single one will chunk Eman down to more than half HP. So yeah, tanking those are not an option for Bigetron. They gotta go in quick and force Sans in a tough spot.
Savero's going for a recall.
He has to be the one to clear it out up top. He's the only one who can actually get to the team fight while being up top, but he has to be very careful. And so far, he has read BTR's moves very well.
Always being able to utilize a sentry as well. So that's good. He knows where Eman is.
Oh,
He's lingering for quite some time. Light's still there.
yeah, he can teleport anytime, so I don't think there's any rush for Light to rotate.
Look at Sans though, backing away, trying to get some information near the mid lane. Can Light and Eman go for a dive on Savera right now? There is a Wind of Nature available in his inventory. Oh, what a move.
B-Boy might go for the cut on him.
Oh, he went. He hit the neutral creep.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness!
What is that?
That was,
That's not Sicilian, that's Nuke Ilion.
Oh, that damage.
All right, right now Sans is at 130,000 damage. Eman has not cracked 100k, he's at 90,000. Oof, the game continues though, with Eman on the top side.
Moskov in mid.
I think just waiting for a chance to allow Eman the duel, technically. That's the advantage of the chip, man. Everyone can do whatever they want because the portal arrives right next to them. 1v1 on top side though.
Yeah, they want to get the turret here. Oh my god, that damage. From Light 2, shortcut comes around. Oh, that was a forced one for sure. Kyrie. Now they don't have a shortcut. This is the window. This is the window for ONIC. They have gotten a few of them low. They might go for it. They might commit. They're on the Lord. Evolve, 27 minutes in. Moreno's trying to look for an angle. Kyrie jumps over the quad chat. That's Eman almost just taken out. Crossball tang over to Ryota right now. That's going to be Kyrie on the Lord. He wins it for ONIC. SOD to the back. Eman versus Sabero in the back. That's going to be Kyrie jumping over the quad chat one more time. Jumping back and forth. Annabelle. Immortality down. Meanwhile, Sabero. Immortality down. Can he survive? Win a nature. He buys it in time. But he will be stunned. Crash course on him, taking him down. 2 for 1. No Savero for Annabelle and Luke, but they have the Evolve Lord in the mid lane, and ONIC want to end with it.
Yeah, it looks like that's the idea here, ladies and gentlemen. Sans already marching down into the mid lane with Keyboy, Ryota, and Kyrie. Can Moreno, Light, and Eman defend this, prolong this series at the very least?
Lights looking for the flank. Shortcut into the back. Moreno with the Crimson Beacon. Winter Crown as well. Oh, my damage. Eman 12. Keyboy just popped him. 2-0 for ONIC.
Are the Sky Kings finally back? 2-0 clean sweep against number 4 on the standings, against Bigetron. After an abysmal start to MPL ID Season 15. Savero coming in. Ryota coming in into the fray, strengthening the Sky King.